Many thanks indeed for staying with us. To our first story tonight, the traditional wreath-laying ceremony at the graveside of the acclaimed winner of the June 12, 1993 presidential election, Moshood Abiola, was held in Lagos. An event which was organized by Women Rise for Change Initiative had in attendance activists, politicians, and pro-democracy advocates who converged on the Ikeja residence of the late politician to honor him and chart the way forward for Nigeria. The convener, Joe Okeodomakin, used the occasion to reiterate the need for the federal government to officially declare Abiola as president, while also identifying restructuring of the country as the surest way of actualizing the ideas the late politician stood for. On his part, rights activist Femi Falana recounted the role Abiola played to lay the foundation for edging out the military dispensation.
We still want MKO Abiola to be recognized and declared as a past president, that's posthumously, as a past president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And where we have other people's portraits hang, MKO Abiola's portrait must hang there. And a commission of inquiry must be instituted to ascertain those who committed the treason.
Going back. So we were really dedicated to the struggle for the eradication of military rule in Nigeria. And that also meant the eradication of military rule in Africa, decolonization. I mean, demilitarization of the continent. So,
meanwhile, Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka described the youths as they hope for the nation's democracy and charged them not to be intimidated by the perennial politicians. For one of the sons of Moshood Abiola, Abdul Mumin, he disclosed his readiness to fill in the big shoes of his father with his continuous quest to run for political office.
Expectations, they do not organize themselves. This is what we had hoped would happen in the last elections, when we called on the populace to jettison the two major political parties and for the youth to recognize the fact that they actually have a powerful vote block and they should exercise it in a progressive way. Well, it didn't work the first time. It's a new concept to them, so nobody should have placed too much expectations. But one hopes that in advance of 2023, they would have begun. They shouldn't wait till the last moment. They should begin right now.
I don't pretend. I definitely want to get into politics, and I've made that clear. It's just anybody that will even listen to hear me. But what I've tried to do is I've tried to take another way around doing this thing. You know, people always ascribe the Abiola and say we feel like we're what is the word? I think we feel like it's supposed to be for us. You know, maybe we're taking it for granted, and I think that's the wrong impression, because Abiolas are really hardworking people. So what I've tried to do is, in my own little way, not because of having a position or anything, I've tried to see if I could give back and work with the government in power, and I've done that with the APC government. I worked with Abiola for the past.
The high point of the occasion was the laying of wreath at the graveside of Moshood Abiola.
President MKO